people in this part of the world.
Chance! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Closer to it, what doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world.
Chance! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Quick, decisive and unerring. A textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Yeah, although that first goal is a welcome boost, they can't afford to ease off now. To do that would simply be inviting danger.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Well seen, saw that coming. Bellingham. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Chouameni. It's Bellingham. Rodrigo. And that's been intercepted. And it's Perez. Hernandez. And it's Ruben Neves. Now it's Rodrigo. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And he's heaved it away. Ruben Neves. Costa Curta. Oh, that is a nice touch. And he's managed to get free. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. And we have our very first corner. Big header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Carvajal. Shifted upfield. And that interception was most necessary. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Vinicius Junior. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Bellingham. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Mendy. Here's Chouameni. Bellingham. Rodrigo. Mendy. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. That is good alertness. And he's managed to gift it back. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Valverde. Well, that has not gone well. Mendy. That has ended up in no man's land. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. And we hit half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. So, your views on the first half?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Madrid come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And we're off again. Madrid carrying a 1-goal lead. Threads one in. Perez. Now it's Rodrigo. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Bellingham. Chouameni proves too strong. Rodrigo, looking for options for movement. And it's hoisted clear. Bellingham. And it's Ruben Neves. Mbappe. And it's Perez. Plays a sharp little ball here. Madrid are still that goal to the good. Tchouaméni. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
All right, look promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
In with the challenge. Mbappe.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Great skill, that's nice. Tchouaméni. Madrid looking to pass their way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Nicely weighted ball. Loose pass, and they could be in. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. We have got changes here, from both sides, in fact.
Well, there is that saying, Peter, that if it isn't broke, don't try and fix it. But I suppose you don't want to risk anything in a game like this.
That's a pretty loose pass. It's a good run down the right. Mendy. Very much into the last knockings. That's a shade optimistic.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Alaba. And he's gone looking for safety. And time is up. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players. And it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.